You said what?
State grenade.
Get them out.
The state grenade.
Oh, that's one. Yeah, that's cool.
So you have 7 t-shirts and
Alright guys, so today is a particularly special video because I am currently in Cary, North Carolina. So my sister lives in Cary, North Carolina. I made my way up here with an en route to go visit my grandfather who lives in Virginia. So I figured why not go ahead and thrift / estate sale / yard sale this entire weekend to try and see if I can find things as I travel. The goal is to hopefully pay for the charge here and back, which is around $100. So if I can make that, I think I did a good job and I did exactly what I expected to do. I'm headed to an estate sale right now just outside of Cary, North Carolina, actually in Raleigh. That said, it had a ton of vintage cars, a ton of vintage clothes, etc. So I think my goal at that one is definitely going to be the clothes, but we'll see what else I find.
you're good. You're paid. I know. I think
This must be like a... This isn't the actual Capitals, so I don't know what this is. You know what this is? Capitals.
North Carolina. That's good.
doing.
Refuse
Oh my God.
and then I'll probably
Patrick, this is
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I don't know if you want this, Cowboys.
No, wait a minute. You left 5. Don't you want the other 5?
No, I didn't leave anything.
right.
I went upstairs for
They're going to be lonely without the rest of the brothers and sisters.
Appreciate you.
You can't leave those 5.
Who's in that t-shirt?
Go
I have
on
no idea. Can I just say one?
Do you want
one's
your
crazy.
Yeah. Can I just say one? That's so sick.
You said what?
State grenade.
Get them out.
The state grenade.
Oh, this one.
6,
Yeah,
7.
that's cool.
So you have 7 t-shirts and a
I got
jacket.
something to carry.
Yeah, we have.
Oh,
It's like 1 hat, 7 t-shirts, and I think, yeah, 1 sweatshirt.
Did I just say 7 t-shirts? Oh my God, I can't remember. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
All right. Charge. So 46.12 with the
Got it.
money.
See what?
Payment. I said money.
where's the wool at? Was right here.
60. The what? Let me just do this real fast.
Alright guys, so I have officially stopped. I just came from North Carolina. I am currently stopped in Virginia. I am headed to, again, Cape Charles to visit my grandfather. So on the way, I'm gonna see what I can find. Thrifting here, some estate sales there on the way. I've already hit my first estate sale. I did pretty well. The next stop, I'm gonna go to a couple of pawn shops and thrift stores in Virginia to see what I can find there, and then eventually land at my grandpa's house. So I'll let you guys know what I find. All right guys, so we are at our next stop in our travels to Virginia. I'm currently at Virginia Beach right now, 45 minutes away from my grandpa's house. That said, I stopped at a place called Second and Charles. If you don't know about Second and Charles, they are a resale shop that sells books, video games, and any kind of collectibles that you can think of. The reason why I'm here is because every time I get a huge lot or I go to yard sales and I end up picking up everything that the person has, the good and the bad, I usually take the bad stuff, maybe the $5 games, $6 games, $7 games, that I'm not going to take the time to list on eBay and give them to Second and Charles because they'll give me a good amount of credit for it. And so what you can usually expect from Second and Charles is around 40 to 50% of the worth of the item. So what I usually do is I will stack up a bunch of my credit as much as possible, take that amount, and then get something really good with it. My plan is to spend, I think, the $740 that I have in credit that I only spent, I think, $46 to get. So I'm gonna take that $46 that I have, take the $700 in credit, and see what I can get at the second trials in Virginia, since I've never been. So let's see what they got.
KK on the beat.
A few things out of here, possibly. Cool. I'll get the Star Oceans out. I also do the and Dragon Warriors. That one too. Yep. That one. And then I also do Fire and Ice. Is that sealed?
It's not sealed.
Okay, it's just complete. Cool. Yeah, I've got that one too. Cool. And then, so I'll do those two, and then I'll also do, I'll do Mega Man on GameCube there. Oh my gosh. Lolo 2, that's crazy. That's a great game, but I don't need it. Okay. Yes, Mega Man. The Ninja Turtles, is that Game Boy right there? Yeah. Okay, and then how much is that one? $199.95. Okay, I'll grab that one too, probably. Cool. Awesome. Collection, to be honest. So kind of just look for anything that I don't have, and then always box stuff, because I never really get too much box stuff.
Let me try again. All right, there you go. So the only thing to do is $1.38.
Cool. Alright guys, so I'm officially back from Second and Charles. That haul was absolutely crazy, as you guys could see. I ended up getting a bunch of things in the case. The best thing that I got was Fire and Ice, complete for NES, which is absolutely wild. I never thought I'd be able to come across something like that, let alone in a Second and Charles. The guy said that someone came in and pretty much wanted to cash out on their entire collection, which is how they got it. So that was pretty cool to see. I'll let you guys know what else I find next.
Everything else is free. Yes, like closed. So these two things are for sale. The table is for sale. That's for sale. Everything else is free. Please take it. The little bike over there is free. No, that's just like, oh, that's pretty cool. I know. It's a special needs bike.
How much is this?
20.
You guys wouldn't happen to have any video games, would you?
No.
No.
I've been just trying to get my kids not to do video games yet until they make me.
Nice. Do you?
Yeah.
Do you live in your truck?
Yeah.
What kind of games? What are the chances?
Yeah.
Like this.
Oh, nice. Why'd you have it in your truck if you don't mind me asking?
Well, my brother has a Wii, and I was going to see if he wanted some games.
Oh, nice.
I got more. Do you have a Wii?
I do. What would you ask for all of them?
I got more.
Even more? Oh my gosh. Oops. Are they all in there, do you know?
They should be. They were my son's.
Oh, okay, got it. Like 20 bucks?
How about 30? Because there's a lot of good games in there, though.
Yeah.
And I'm like almost positive they're in there.
Yeah.
Hi.
Mario.
Yeah, we got
Mario.
Mario 8. This was a good game. We played that one. Call of Duty. That one's not in there.
Okay. Some of them aren't.
If you want to check them all, you can.
Yeah.
That one might be in another one.
And you didn't have the Wii, did you?
No, I just gave that one to or sold it to my brother.
Oh, okay.
Because my son has an Xbox now.
Okay. I could do 25 if you want to do that.
All right, let's do that.
Okay. I don't even know if I have, do you have $15 in change by chance?
We met at the right time.
I know. Random. So random.
Yeah, I got it.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tea. I want tea.
You didn't have any other games, did you, or live near here?
That's it.
That was it? Okay. Making sure.
That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool. All right, guys. So it is absolutely an honor and a privilege to say that I have finally reached 500 subscribers. And that is all thanks to you guys. So I really appreciate it. And I really mean that. So like you guys saw in that epic yard sale that I went to, the lady actually shopping at the yard sale ended up having Wii games in her car that she let me buy from her. So I'm gonna go through what some of the good stuff was and then kind of how I'm probably gonna price it when I throw it up on. That is this Super Mario or New Super Mario. It's the red box. This guy goes for like 25, 30 bucks. The Sonic Riders. Sonic Riders usually is like a $10 to $15 game, nothing special, but obviously I paid 25 bucks, so I want to try and get the most out of this. The next one is Wii Sports. So this is not the original Wii Sports case, but it looks like it's just a replacement case that she threw Wii Sports in. Sealed in the box Party Racers, I think it is, or Penny Racers Party. So this game is okay. Not sealed, it's like a $5.99 game. Sealed is probably $15-$20, so not too bad at all there. The next one we have is Marble Mania. So I always say to look out for games that you've never seen before. If it sounds obscure or sounds weird, I would always look this up. So this game is actually like a $20 game, and the reason is because it was not super mass produced. So that's why I picked this one up. So the next one is Super Mario Galaxy. This one's actually really good in terms of a sure seller. It doesn't go for that much money, like maybe 10 to 15 bucks, but that said, it is complete, and I should be able to get the full 15 for this one plus shipping. All right, so next we're gonna hop into some of the clothes that I found. So I found this NC State vintage hat. Unfortunately, the condition is a little bit questionable. The inside is crackling a little bit, which happens with these older trucker hats, definitely due to moisture. So this was probably sitting in the garage for some time, which is why it does have those moisture stains and cracking. So I should be able to still get 25, 30 bucks on this guy. The next one I have here is this Softball World Series shirt. So this shirt is not amazing, but the reason why I picked this one up is because apparently on eBay these things go for 20 to 30 bucks. Because this particular club or sports association was pretty big in North Carolina, so I decided to pick it up for the easy $25 flip. I also got this vintage Hooters shirt. So this vintage Hooters shirt is really nice. It's single stitched as well, so that's one thing I always say to go for. So if you ever find vintage, or you want to know if something is vintage or from the early 90s up into kind of like the mid 90s, you always look for the sleeve, and then you always see if it is single stitched. So here you can see this one single stitched, so you know it's around that era. And then vintage Hooters stuff always goes really well, especially on eBay. The next one I picked up is also from a softball league. It's Mr. and Mrs. Raleigh, North Carolina. I figure since this one is vintage and also single stitched, this one should be able to do well. I couldn't find any comps online, but because it does have Raleigh, North Carolina on there, I think it should sell pretty well. The next one I got is actually really cool. This is a Super Bowl champion of the Dallas Cowboys. So this one's actually pretty nice. It is also single stitched here, as you can see. So this should easily go for 35, 40 bucks. And I think it's from 1995. I think that's when they won the Super Bowl. The next one here is one of the best pieces I actually got. This is probably second best piece, but it is this North Carolina State Wolf Pack sweatshirt. And so this sweatshirt is pretty rare from what it seems like, and so this guy alone goes for 60 to 75 bucks. Has this really cool collar here. It is on a sports line tag, made in USA, extra large. Extra large is one of the best sizes you want to go for, because in the vintage style and vintage fashion, they really like to go for the oversized look. By they, I mean myself, honestly. Now for the best part of that closed deal, we have this all over print 1998 vintage NASCAR t-shirt. This thing is crazy because the back is also full of a design as well. So this one is super duper dope. This thing should easily go for 100 bucks or more. I'll probably put it up on eBay for 150 and see what offers I get. And then hopefully I'll land in the range of around 100 bucks. On to the grand finale. So I ended up going to Second and Charles in Virginia Beach, as you guys saw. And I scored on some amazing pieces. So the first one is Star Ocean. This guy is in fantastic shape. This is easily a $70 game. We've also got Turtles, Ninja Turtles. This is not complete in box. This is box and looks like manual as well, and the game, but it doesn't have the cardboard that usually comes in it. So I do consider that not to be complete in box, but this should easily be a $40 game. And then we've also got Blue Stinger as well. This is a $60 Sega game here. So then we've got our Holy Grail, which is, this is what we came for. This thing is absolutely amazing. So this is Fire and Ice complete in box for the NES. It even has the plastic sleeve around it. So I ended up paying, or not paying, I got this for free, but this was $500 at Second and Charles. So this was absolutely crazy. Super happy that I was able to pick this up. And yeah, man, if one thing I'll say is always check Second and Charles for good stuff. What I like to do is I like to buy lots of things, obviously, including collections of video games. All of the stuff that I don't really find myself being able to sell on eBay, I'll lot it up. I'll take it to Second and Charles, get as much credit as I can, build it up for as long as possible, and then cash out on some really awesome stuff for either my collection or items that I really just want to flip on eBay, as well as, you know, spending time listing $2, $3, $4 games isn't going to be worth my time if I can get $4 or $5 in store credit and then flip that into a better piece like you saw with Fire and Ice or any of the other games that that you saw me pick up. With that said, I hope you guys liked my video. Please like, comment what your favorite thing I found was in the video, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, we finally reached 500 subscribers, so I really appreciate you guys for the support and always commenting on all of my videos and watching them. Honestly, I know they're long, but I hope you get something out of them, and let me know, you know, what you think I should do next.